Welcome to Traffic Jam. My name is Leroy, and I'm gonna get right to it. Um, Sorry for the echo in the background. Just had to fix some things, man. I'm trying to get that adjusted later this weekend, so we won't have these technical difficulties. I'm just gonna talk about today. It's gonna be a good show today, and I usually do not get into this stuff like this, but it needs to be said. I'm just gonna talk about what is WWE is doing and what I named the title is WWE's Laziest World Title Tournament yet, or I have to say WWE's Lazy World Title Tournament yet. And I'm telling you why that this tournament that they're doing with AAA and Raw and SmackDown is a mistake. And I'll do my breakdown right now. Now, is if everybody knows on the top left on the screen, uh, Roman Reigns, the heavyweight champion, and Rey Mysterio, that is the general manager of AAA, has some words. If everybody knows on Raw on Netflix, from last episode, is they're gonna have a tournament determine who's gonna face Roman Reigns at Monday Night Raw on September 14th, which that's going to be next month from now. And I'm just going to tell you, this is a struggle with this. Now, I understand that AAA, if everybody knows that AAA, in Mexico, it has one of the unique shows that they have so far. And I'm gonna say about AAA, man, and I understand it may not be for everybody. If you really pays close attention to that show that they have right now, is a I wouldn't say what's the word? It's a modern show that everybody else. I'm just gonna give that culture respect as it is. It's very different than most wrestling shows that you watch, that you see in across the globe. Is that they follow the lucha libre culture as it is, man, and it's really unique what they do over there. Now, if you see the man that's on the bottom, the Undertaker, and you know he's the and this I'm gonna say this, he's the greatest of all time. I know everybody says about Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Vince McMahon, Hulk Hogan. I get that you could put him anywhere else, but I feel like he's the greatest of all time just because of what he has done for the WWE. But that'll be another video another day. But he's booking these shows with Rey Mysterio. Now, they'll say allegedly that Triple H is involved in this. I'm just going to say this right now. He's not involved in what they're doing, man. Like you see on his name on the screen, he's just a figurehead on their show that just to get that rub with everyone else. That's what he's doing. But it's usually the Undertaker and Rey Mysterio that's running that show, man. And I could talk about the characters that they have on the show, or let's say the performers. And as you know, they got so many people. Well, it's not that many people on the show, but I'll give you the roster. Just to give you example. Uh, Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio, that's the general manager. Penta, he's in and out on Raw and all that. Hilo del Valentino or something. I know I said it, pronounce it respectfully. The guy that does that unique style, the Laredo Kid, Mr. Iguana. He reminds me of Mankind, Psycho Clown, and Octagon Junior. Man, those are the people that you see on AAA, man, and I could go all about the chess man and Dave the Clown but you get the idea, man. They got it. That's what they have on their roster as it is, man. And them pulling this out and them having a tournament with Roman Reigns as the world champion, um, tells me that they don't have no faith in their roster with Raw and SmackDown and everything else, man. And I'm just gonna talk about its lazy booking as it is, because why the hell are you gonna have a match with Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is gonna be just waiting for somebody that to have a match. Probably the first time on Raw, probably like forever, man. Because I can remember a time where Roman Reigns has a match on Raw on Netflix. I can't remember that, man. Because usually these champions do defend it. Your top guys be on the show, just defend it. But this is probably the first time, probably forever, that he's going to defend that title. Not in the States, but in a different country, man. And it's sad that this, and now when I say lazy book, I'm always taking the easy path instead of telling a meaningful story, man. I can give you an example. Instead of building a personal rally for weeks, they announce these damn tournaments. As to say, winners gets the title shot. It just makes me wonder, like, what WWE is trying to pull off in all of this, because they got so many people that's on the roster. I think they just don't have no faith in those guys that you have on there. I could give you the people that's on Raw. Dominic Mysterio, which is Dirty Dom, which he could be a major player in this. Chad Gable, Braun Breaker, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Seth Rollins. He probably be on there for a little bit. J.U. McDonough, Logan Paul, Austin Theory. I mean, that's the only thing I know at the top of my head, man. And then they have it on SmackDown. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, that he came back. Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, he lost the title at the U.S. champion. Damian Priest, that's the current tag team champion, which it's just a sad, sad division right now. Solo Sikoa, Tonga Longa, one of the Samoan guys. Um, I can go on and on, man. I mean, that's what their roster for the men's division they have, man. And you can't tell me one of those guys can compete for that heavyweight championship. I used to think that Kingdom Reign was the only tournament that they have. Now, it just it lost credibility when, and it's not Obafemi's fault, man, and I don't blame him 100% for this. It's just that creative is not making these meaningful tournaments anymore as it is like they used to, man. And them having this tournament with AAA, now it is interesting they're going to do this because they want to spread their wings with other companies and know who they are. But at the end of the day, man, you got to tell a story. Tell a story at the end. Now, I understand maybe The Undertaker could talk to Triple H, but they'll butt heads who is going to get over with the fans, because Triple H did a press conference last week on SummerSlam's press conference saying, like, who gets over and who's not. You should go watch that press conferences from the last week. Tells you that they're struggling to get people over on the show, whereas they have Roman Reigns as their top guy, which he is the top guy on that show. And it's showing that the hot shot booking that they have now, it's not related to The Undertaker, man, because The Undertaker right now is doing good things with AAA. I wish he could be on Raw and SmackDown to save this freaking creative, man, because I feel like Triple H's ego can get away with things. And if you have those guys in the room, man, they'll be butting heads like no other, man. It just couldn't work, man. It just couldn't work, man. And when I mean hot shot booking, means rushing a big match or a moment to create excitement right away, which is the example that I talked about. Roman Reigns gets a challenger after one tournament instead of a 2-month feud or 2 to 3-month feud, which they rarely do these days, man. And it's not Roman Reigns' fault in him that's on the screen right now is doing these decisions, man. It's just with creative and TKO doesn't know what the hell they want. Because I feel like this concept that they're doing right now is only for, and I will give them credit to this, it does give them the business value of things for this company, because they are good at business when it comes to like promoting a lot of things that they do on there. And then I understand for the Mexico fans, or I'd say the expanded fans in Mexico, if you want to switch that around, creates a fan excitement. But the only thing I just don't like about this is that where you're going to get the storytelling and the long-term character development, man. And that's where they get in trouble with things, man. I just don't feel that this is a good thing to do. Now, for business reasons, yes, that is because you want to help others try to get their shine on the show and know the culture. But that's what they need to do, man. Just do these vignettes. If they're gonna take them seriously as a company, and I talk about AAA, Lucha Libre, build a freaking vignette for at least a couple weeks or maybe 2 to 3 weeks with the tournament, how who they are, why they represent it, and why we should care. Because at the end of the day, man, you're gonna have to tell that story, man. Because it seems like they're just putting these people that's on the show, man, and they don't know what to do with them, man. And it sucks that WWE does not have no faith on their roster as it is, and they had to use another company, which they bought AAA to fill that form of things, man. And I just wish that they put take their faith with their roster as it is, man. And I know that everyone that's trying to watch this show and trying to give them a chance, man, but it's just like, and I did put them over for last episode that they put one of their best episodes probably all year and take that formula and go for moving forward with their booking, man. Is that's what they need to do. And now they're going to do this um, lazy, or I have to say lazy booking. When Jim, as you know, Jim Cornette made that famous lazy booking of a tournament, man. And where does this what this ties with Old Fame, man? Because you can't just put like Old Fame. I'm not sure if they could put them in this tournament, but if that was them, man, just put them in the tournament, see where it goes, man. But it will just be like, but it would be unfair if they do that, man. Unless they do a story with Braun Breaker, as you know that they did a dare stare down last week. You get the idea, man. They just like they need to do something with this because you can't put Femi and hold on to him for dear life because you can't make a one dimension. And I will talk about Femi. Will not say the WWE. It will be a controversial video coming up. You'll see that, but I'm just not. This ain't Femi's fault. It's just creative. Does not know what they want to do with this guy because I feel like Brock Lesnar said the past and the future is not looking bright right now as it is, man. And I will give them credits for this tournament, and I will give them this. Them holding this tournament before Raw Mesa gives the local fans some unique talent that they have on AAA, and AAA can share their spotlight with WWE because they give them a historic than just another episode, man. And you know they do these cross promotions, man. That the W expands in his audience by exposing AAA's fans to the product, man. And like I said, man, AAA is doing all they can just to get that talent over there. But we just need to see more. Make a damn story about this, man. And I know Undertaker is busting his chops right now of them like, okay, how the hell we're gonna do this, man? And this guy that's on the top right that Triple H, the game, that damn good, the Cerebral Assassin, the CCO, the company, is going to get away with things, man. And it will have to enforce the WWE and AAA partnership with a meaningful prize, which is the heavyweight championship with Roman Reigns. And instead of just having these random exhibition matches that they have on these shows, man. It does give them a fresh matchup for Roman Reigns to have a top loser rib. Now, they're saying that Penta might be the guy. Could face him just to get that pop and views because that's what WWE is all about. And then it could also be Dirty. And I would love to see Dirty Dom going against Roman Reigns. Now, I'm not sure about that. Or they'll have El Mata Grande to be part of this as it is, man. But hey, man, they need to be unpredictable with this, man. Now, one thing I'm just gonna have the weakness of this is that they have a low suspense. And you know what? That's the biggest criticism because you don't want Roman Reigns to lose the championship on a regular Raw show because what does that do for this guy? You just got to give him a destination where there's high stakes with this match and with this tournament, and somebody could lose at any time, man. And it overshadows WWE's roster, and I've been saying this, like they have the roster, the men in the men's division to get Roman Reigns a challenge for that heavyweight championship, but you know they have to put AAA in this, trying to get that bump right there. Because I'm gonna say this right now, football's around the corner, and I'm talking about football in American soil. Is going to have a lot say of what they do with this, man, and that's why the one of the biggest stars that's on this company, man, Roman Reigns. And I always say it's not his fault and then I always say it's not the wrestler's fault that they got to put the best out there. But it's just they force a narrative with this guy on this show, man. And I know they say he has earned the right because that's the guy, and they have no choice to put this guy on the show, man. When I mean forced narrative, means the story happens when the writer wants to do something but doesn't want to do it naturally because it doesn't feel it's earned, man. And what I mean that is when it's not earned is that a wrestler has to lose matches but suddenly gets a world title shot because the story needs him there. And I wrote this down, man, and I'm just paraphrasing as it is. And I always say the one liner that in this, the script comes first and logic comes second, man. And that's what they do with this show as it gets, man. They use use predictability instead of logic reason of things, man. And it's funny that Rey Mysterio's, and I said in the video that he's a active roster on the Raw show, but he's a freaking manager a general manager at AAA, which that is so cheesy to me. Like I said, it's not Rey Mysterio's fault. It's creative that be saying these damn things that, okay, you just had Nick Aldis have a match and have to give up his general manager role to face Gunther, and he lost, and then he got trying to get his resignation, and then told Triple H, hey, you got your job back, man. But Rey Mysterio is an active wrestler on Raw, but he's a general manager in AAA, man. Make it make sense, man. Make it damn sense, man. And I will say this in the last thing of this, speculate over substance, and I'll talk about on LA Knight, man. It's in a freaking tough spot right now because he did pretty well with that promo with the You Suck aberration with Roman Reigns. He almost broke character when he said those things, man. Is in a tough spot right now because when I mean speculate over substance means like a focus on making the event look big, but instead of making the story feel important. And now they're going to have this match, well, I have to say this tournament next week. Who's going to determine who's going to be on the show, man. And they still don't know who's going to be on the show, man. This is lazy booking as it is, man. I don't understand them doing this damn tournament because what's the point of having King of the Ring nowadays, man? What's the point, man? And is Owen Family, I thought if you win King of the Ring, you get a title shot, man. Is Owen Family not going to be involved in this? Like, where are you going to put him at, man? Because you can't have him sent. Like, this man just beat Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, man. And you're not going to feature him in this tournament? Like, let him go to AAA and get a crossover with that, like with Omos like that. I would think Omos would be, Omos could be this opponent, but he may like, this ain't good, but it could be a story right there, man, because Omos is he's just a tall dude on the roster, man, and they're doing wonders with him in AAA, man. As you know, The Undertaker's doing wonders with this guy than Triple H that he's done in his entire career, man. And we just have to see with this tournament, man. And I just feel like this is lazy booking as it is, man. And I don't know what they're going to do with this tournament. I don't know, man. Thank you all for tuning in, man. It's just that this tournament right now, I understand they're trying to get that crossover with AAA and the WWE with Raw and SmackDown, but they may not put NXT in this because they feel like they're not ready for the spotlight right now, is losing everything that they have right now. Because I feel like they're struggling right now because they do say it because now everybody's trying to they try to clear the decks with things because I know in SummerSlam, man, and I did watch SummerSlam, the crowd, man, that they sold about at least 40 to 45,000 out of a 75,000 arena, man. And if you see Brock Lesnar's face and Randy Orton's face telling me like, okay, the future doesn't look bright for this company as it is, man. It doesn't look bright, man. And I see why Brock Lesnar's retired because this is not the WWE that they love the most. Because I feel like Brock Lesnar missed Vince McMahon, and everybody knows Vince McMahon was the owner and the top dog of this. And I always say this: he done a lot of good and he done a lot of bad, man. And it seems like they're just doing this for a crossover because they're struggling to do something with this. I just say this: they could have took that episode what they did and just run with it, man. But they just got to do this stupid ass tournament to determine who's going to face Roman Reigns at September 14th in Mexico, which is cool that they're doing for business. But what there's the story tells, where's gonna the storytelling gonna be, and where the character develop, which I would believe the characters that's in AAA is the best than WWE has ever done before. I'm just being serious, guys. You might have to watch AAA. I know it's a very diverse show, but if you just watch that show, there are characters on that show, man. I get it because I understand the Undertaker has the easiest. Well, he has the hardest job on it, but he's making it look easy. But it just seems like Triple H is trying to have handfuls on everything. Like I always say, he's a figurehead with this company as it is because he's front and center in everything they do, man. Because if you see his credit on the screens after this, his name is on there, man. It's that simple. If you don't believe me, just go watch the end of the credits, man, and you'll see his real name. His name is on the credits, man. On Raw, SmackDown, and AAA as it is, man. I don't know what they're gonna do with this, man, but we just have to see what this tournament does wonders for it, but for business. But they better tell a damn story, man, and have character, which WWE doesn't do, or else you're gonna confuse a lot of people and be disconnect with the crowd, man. They need to do something, man. They really do. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. You have a good one, and I'm gonna go out. Thank you, guys.